Yes, 40 TV stay entertained. Welcome to our show, My Planet with SUPERHOST Hamilton. Today, Good Friday, the 29th of May. No, not May for sure, it's March. 29th of March, 2024. Yes, I was thinking about May because I'm reading about census for the country. That's why I moved so fast into May. But of course, it is 29th of March, 2024. The year of our Lord, and today is a big day in the Christendom. That is Good Friday, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ, the Savior of the world. We shall look at that. I'm SUPERHOST Hamilton with My Planet at the show, and this morning we are going to focus on a few things. It is kind of a cocktail. We're touching here and there to make sure that Easter season, and today being a Friday, Good Friday, we share some social ideas that can help us live a decent, more or less, good life. Yes. Kamanzi kusime muna na mtema gumu habu kutamtema no gonza 40 TV nambe tukatsemeriru webale kutugonza webale gonza intekanize ya My Planet, webale gonza nsi yawe Planet Earth, webale gonza nsi yawe Toro, webale gonza nsi yawe Africa no gonza abantu bona munsi kandi mukasumkanu ninja kutandika no kusima really. First of all, kusima ruhanga bomezi bwa bulyomu hati nomanya season nkeno limi, it goes so much on the divine side excuse me, on the divine side, on the godly side, on the Christian side, even the Muslim side, because today is a Muslim weekend day of worship. Friday, Juma, it is for prayers for the Muslims. So you can see the whole thread of divine nature is cutting through. Yes, this morning I will start with the day's quote. The day's quote is religious based. Ebigambe bintu kinguzaho nyenchenu yiwa kutugonza, arugonza 40 TV. Kandi anyakulina nyoka sumkanu arukundora na arukumpuliriza bigambo nibigamira hakintu kirukwata kiro cha hati cha Good Friday. Harubajure kigambo cha ruhanga, harubajure dini, harubajure byomoyo, harubajure nyikiriza. Osobora kota kubikirizamu muno rundi nakati baitu bina makuru abantu bengi habarukwatwaho nabandi abasobora gereke bayigamu kandi bakasikirizibwa okutekereza kintu kino. So the quote is, "Let the resurrection of joy lift us from loneliness and weakness and despair to strength and beauty and happiness." Once again, let the resurrection joy lift us from loneliness and weakness and despair to strength, beauty and happiness. Tikiri ichogama habwaki ningaruka mbaitu nimanya hali abantu abagondeze ku egambo kinu kubata kurungi mu rulimi rwabo orwenzarwa n'abantu abekcheka kinu ecyakitara ecyatoro bunyoro ebcheke bereneho abaruku kozo rulimi runyoro toro okuretegeza kurungi ebigambo binu ebyamagezi nyenchene turukinguzaho kandi ko kiro kikuru mu mulingo gwacyo habwa enyikiriza ya Kristo. Tukinguza bigambo rugamba ngo leka amasemererwa ago kuhumbuka ntubaza Yesu Kristo, Jesus Christ, leka amasemererwa ago kuhumbuka gatwimukiye kuruganka, gatwimukiye kuruga mu maso, loneliness mu maso, kwesanga liwenka, kwesanga ibitekerezo byawe bibuliro ku nibyetorora haliwe tibikurga mukurungi nosano sobiru. Weakness, obucheke wa buli mulingo busora kwa bucheke bitekerezo tukutekereza bakarugayo, busora kwa bucheke bo mubiri no sasa rwirwire, busora kwa bucheke bwe byentasha silingi takuja mukurungi na dolo gihuru kusoma mpapura, busora kwa buli bucheke bweka yawe terkurungi, bucheke bwa buli kintu busora kutekerezao. Weakness baitu obucheke bunukira kukwata haliwe nk'omuntu bwomezi bwawe olyota. And despair, kuhura tokyenda kunihira nogamba ebyange bikawa mawe nyonda akoraki nukuondi nti kwakabakiri nukokiri bebiro nebiro amina mu bucheke bwange mbona ku bwange mu masege gange mu bujune bwange abantu bali munyikara nkeke. They are there out there, are not far from you, bakuli heihi abandi baitu igamba nguleka hati tutunga amani mashaka omuhimbo gutukutunga kuruga mukumbuka hati amanyire abakristo na kristayo kumbuka kwa Yesu kiri kintu kikuru muno habokuba kako yafira atahumbukire cyakubera kitakuba kunihira ngo nabo balihumbuka kandi batunga obumezi obwebiro nebiro bitabo kubangu omujuni akahumbuka so akabakingura irembo lyo kumbuka na habweki amasemerero ago kumbuka kwa Kristo deka gatuihe mu bucheke buli bunagamba gatuihe mu maso gatuihe mu bucheke bwenikara yitu kabantu gatuihe no mukoyi bwa mukunihira ekyabandi bakweta amasiko gatulete mu mani strength gasoko amani mainga soko ago mubiri gasoko amani gebitekerezo no hurogubero esigire osigikire tokutinisizibwa tokuburanganizibwa beauty ororo burungi bo buhangi bwensien hatito tugamba arhanga akatanga mukisani kye Bible nkugamba kandi akatangira ibintu bindi binge kusemeza munsi. When you look out there in the environment, out to the nature surroundings, you see beauty all over the place. Norole mera, norole hangwa, nke bisoro, ebinyonyi, ebuka, ebiholia, haiguru norole nyunyuzi, norole bichubiguru, norole bintu bingi around there. You look at your fellow human beings, you look at that beauty. But the beauty of the spirit to the Christians. And happiness, kusemererwa, amasemererwa. Omanye omuntu obubina amani, norole bintu nikusemeza, utunga kusemererwa, utunga kucyanganuka mu mutima, utunga kucyanganuka mu bomezi, ohura kurungi all over. Ohura kurungi. So, nicho obundi nkaguzo more or less rhetoric. Brugamba ngu okufana kumbuka kwa Kristo kwinire makuruki. It's not because historically it happened and so you are remembering simply. Yeah, it is true partly, but also in addition you should benefit from this. Kumbuka kwa Kristo kusemera kugira makuru obarawe yafire haboko twatuli munyikara embe yokusisa yobucheke enyikara yokubana amaso enyikara yokuhwa mukunihira twamanye kibi kimaze kwija munsi tuhire twerekerire tujya kokebwa gehena ndi muro gutarara betati Yesu yayihayo nkecyonzero nkekuhongwa atene musango kokutugambirwa mu Yohana isato rekona mukaga ngo yagoreza ati ensi no kwa na hayo mwanawe azero muwenka muntu wena nyakumikiriza ariko kubura bitatunga bimeza utawaho. So you get the strength no tunga amani no tunga norule birungi no tunga kusemererwa. That should be the essence. Nugo amakuru aganye kuli mundu okucyanga nuko kosemire kutungira mu kubonabona okufa no kumbuka kwa mukama Yesu Kristo. It should make that spiritual, moral and social impact on your life. Oyo mero bomeze go kunihiro bo kwikirizo kwesigo kusemera kucyanga nuko boli tungo mugisa no genda harurengo rundi osangwe oli kurungi. Ya kanire bugambe byosora kukonya ni kutandikisa this morning ni bakutandikisa Good Friday eno ekiro kya okwitwa kwa mukama witu. I'm talking about the Christians. Nikikuha makuru ga Yesu Kristo atari kumuhondera kuonka ukoba aina abantu benga kumuhondera nino hondera nango hondera meaningfully derive this benefit from it. Yes, ningoza kandi okuramkyao no kusima bene baitu mu mirimo ekitongole kya Reproductive Health Uganda RHU musiona kuraba mu International Planned Parenthood Federation IPPF ekinya kusagika ebitongole bya reproductive health mu mahanga gataligamu obalire na Uganda ite Uganda to Reproductive Health Uganda RHU kandi harulengo ruhanga kitebe kikoto kihanga lyona betkine ebichweka mu regions etukweta amatag and branches hatito tuli western region tukachwa mtujeta Rwenzori region for the sake akwatugamira usozi rwenjura usozi wa Rwenzori na bagenzi beita bebichweka ebyo ne bahura kurunga ako begamira usozi yoru nekitongole kwetwa mu ibara lyekichweka cya hino wabubo abakonjo na abamba kanaita abatoro ntura kurunga ko usozi rweitu rwatoro kane migaso yarwo abo birika nebice birungi no bwire kwikara nufuka nekikaro cy'ababungi n'abarambuzi nemigaso yone nyakuliye so itantugamba reproductive health Uganda Rwenzori branch kitebe cyite kikuru kira hano Fort Portal mukicheka cha Boma ina hotel kwetwa Fort Motel mu irembo lya ekikaro cyo kusemerwa no kwegondezamu cy'abantu kwesolezamu Tour Club aha orkuba orgire mutawuni ndirugero wa Kampala waika wakatale Kampanga haro post office no Temba no Jaboma ota kekubire kugenda police hali no kwata mkono gwago buli no Temba yo kake na Miral Fort Hotel kataito just a few meters you get there haro hirwaro koto nilihabura nilijanjaba nilikonyera nilizaza ebintu byone birakatekereza ebikorwa amarwaro ya kandi haro na offices ukole milimetaliemu kuhandika ba member okwegesa okuhabura kuterekereza no kukebera offices ro nezensinganto na projects zitalizimu eza ebyo hango tengulirize nebintu binsoti is a massive organization kandi bagoza mune nsingante kitongole cyugonza mune nsinganto nikisemero nikisukumakuma hawo kwensinganto nomanya tugambe reproductive health ubumezi kwetu ubuntu no bulzaro nesana yitu kabantu msaida no mukazi moja musiki obundi tanga nebintu bingi kutalibanizamu ebyendwara ezikuletwa obundi omukuterana kwa abantu msaida na wakazi nabode na bisiki STIs sexually transmitted infections ezukurugruam endwara sexually transmitted diseases na abantu ensingato bakone bakura emtema yabo ubundi ne yoroba ne huguka ne grete ne bane bitaga kumakumwa kugambirirwa kwegesiwa kutererwa kwaburwa kusemererwa nabo bakatanga nakakole kurato zabo bakategeke bakwenda kukora bakazena bakasemererwa kakole mzano bakasoma bakega bakamanya bujonanizibwa bakakonyera abandi bakaba member kutongole bakasikiza nabandi bakaba member. This is a membership organization gusomgesa gunu kukuraliza kweteranzaho ekitongole ekyo ebyo mugaso binge binyakuliyo it is a family away from home so nobody nabagenzi bawo nabanywana bawo nenganja zawe nabantu bawo mali mu mulingo gwa context stage ngondeza kubasiba no kubatabarucha reproductive health Uganda habo kumara okurato rwo mwaka annual general meeting okurato rukaba kiro cha Friday last week ijon tabazeho of course I kept it for today to coincide with the day that it took place. Ngoneze ebigambo bino bibaze on the coincidence of the day the meeting took place. It was on Friday. Friday byali 22 as you know now it is a week, it is 29th. So akabayo rukurato rwo mwaka new general meeting abantu bengi bakaija ngoza kusima abayiziri nywena na kuhanura no kusiba naitwe no kubona kasumi akarungi akogonza ekitongole cyanyu no kwegamo ibintu bingi no kuterekereza no kuterekereza no kubungisa abagenyi no kuleta ba member ngoza kubyakambisa ngo enkurato nkezo zirabahoga oyino mugenyi no mtahi no murutoro tino rufumongo akatkarungi utemano targorwa ndakarungi okale nandika tebia ora wino mnywani ndo mnyazali mwete muralize eje mujihamu mujimukurato asobora kubalira nagonza ekitongole nko kukiri na cyetaranza tunga family nyagalihire asobora kumanyirayo obuherezo bunyakuliyo akasomya kandi ne jana janjabwa lahebwa na magezi no kuhaburwa counseling so leave no one behind guli muto mukuru ogwe kitongole cya mahanga geterine habwengege 17 zo kwimcyensi yona the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. Leave no one behind. So kwa neja reproductive health Uganda, leave no one behind. Tikimanyire dini, tikimanyire basajja n'abakazi, tikimanyire mbaganiza za buli mulingo. So meaning ngu obwenyikiriza yona neja n'aba member. Obuhangwa bwona musajja n'omukazi neja n'aba member. Myaka yona musigazi mukaiku mugurusi ali hagati aho neja n'aba member. Mojo misiki neja n'aba member. Ekirukwata bwa member n'emigaso ebindi ntubazaho gahano kandi burkwikayo nibakusoborora ebinyakukizireho. Nango nanyo nyenka nkino obuzale bukoto nka chairman wa region oburkunterra mu bwire bwaitu. I can explain to you. Inja kusigira namba yange esimu when I'm sending out from this show today so that you can come. So nsimira abayiziri bona ba member na abagenyi kandi ngoza no kusima staff abakozi bekitongole echo hano administration yona nebemberwa mchara njela kusima adieri na timu yao yona ngonza kwesomgisa guno kusima na project officers Duncan Hassan na bandi accountant Harriet na Anet muginga mbe kujanja bana kebera na Scovia na bandi nywena ko kumuli yes munganye nabazama baraganda galeka list ya hile habo bwire mtagira nsorire. But I just want to appreciate all of you really habo kukori kitongole echo kufuba kusumi kona kandi nokutekanizo kurato rukaba rubusinguzi to successful. Yeah, kandi manyire ndumujua habo kwa nimukora kuruganya nchakara paka saa ina zekiro kandi ubundi numukisa no wire kusikira kwa abantu bakwana baije nibetago bujanjabi nibetago konyeza. I really appreciate and I acknowledge the good work you are doing with commitment, and that's what we call patriotism, not simply in words but in action. Ningoza nokusima bembezi bagenzi bange BEC branch executive committee abembezi the governing body ya region ngoza kwasima mkonyezi wa Mkurentebe Mchara Rosette Kabarangira honorable mcharo gumkuru muno mbiendema mu Northern Division ya Fort Portal City na ugezwe abandi nywena Treasurer Catherine Mkemegabo Atenyi senior leader and security officer and a member of Reproductive Health Uganda nyakulia committee ya development alengo Ruhanga Lioni nyakaisiki akiki no kuhumuza bo kuferwe nyuma aho kandi no kusima kwa manzi kurabamo usumi obo kandi no kwikiriza okaija mukitongole cya Reproductive Health Uganda kandi okamalira no kinga kwa mgenyi mkuru. We enjoyed your discussion, your guidance, your counsel, your focus. Bengi nibegera mbingo kiramene singanto kana wanta bakuru kwerindo bwemezi bwao. I really want to appreciate the entire executive. Na abakonyezi baitu bakama bekitongole kino bakuru bekitongole kino harulengo Ruhanga, the headquarters, the head office habo kutusagikaga mu miringo yona kutwa projects estalizimu kutwa kwate bitalibimu kutwa magezi kutwa utendeki kwegeswa no kutusagika mu ekikale kutukoram okutombekera na kututungire kikana mbere hati offices zinzi kuja kingurwa nisinganto kwesorolize kijo cyome kere hirecho abantu baketa container nikija kuterekerezwa kurungi akusumi katalika ngoza kuorganize singanto. We will be having a huge space where you will be doing your meetings, your discussions and all other things. Nuko clinic ikaleho kukonyera no kwereza abantu nokwetaga so ngoza okusaba bona barahuraga batali kurunka nibeganya kurubata ngendo za harage na marwara gataligamu okacwanganizo kejaho boma no haburwa no konyerwa no keberwa no janjabwa no gumagumibwa no sagikwa hasente zitahingurain hasente zrukwika montekaniza yerkubero. I really appreciate everyone. Ngonza kusima borubuga rwa Fort Portal na bakuru abandi kuruga mitongole bya government na bitali bya government ababere neito kandi aba Fort Portal tukwataniza kurungi muno in partnership akwa no manya Reproductive Health Uganda ni gamera byobomezi na weke office ya CHO City Health Office ngoza kwasima muno team ejakaija. Really we were happy with you na abakuru bita abandi abazire yokesomgisa guno no kusima speaker Rigor Kurator Kuro Rubgara Fort Portal Albert Ahebwa Arali has been positive and cooperative, has been supportive of this organization. tatuteze kubi mu nkorana yitu namanya governments baina ko kubakola ebintu byabo, but it has been very useful. I have expressed that and I appreciate. I'm looking forward to another AGM coming up next year. So tube tukoze multiplication, tukanyire mu bwingi, mu namba, mu membership, mu buhereza, mu projects, mu banywani, kandi tusagike nekitongole cyaitu nkaba kama bacho. It is a membership organization. Tukisagike nturaba mukutaha mukaba member kandi akasumira kamu na twinensa kwetu kozesa omanyire omuntu wakwana konyera kusagika nubo kuoli mbyo bugenyi bwa buli mulingo bakaguza yonka kama wakanto no tahoki ndio tere hoki. So ito tukwantsa headquarter and head office kusagika ne bitongole bindi na ite nsemera tubatwine hensaho yeitu nkaba kama bitongole han tutekemu omutemwa rundi umuhendo habokuba omwiko gwa hara tukujuna njoka sente zindi zikwa stezire ne kwate bindi ite twina tusobora kwata kukirizibwa tukakwata tukakweza tukumarga kwata munango tukora mbiragiro so that we are able to do our work without fail. So ensahweje nwajeta African Citizenship Initiative. African Citizenship Initiative tongole kitu ya Africa tulibai kazi kandi twetandikire okolege okwe soroleza byo kozesa ebya sente project igetaho netaga kitamamani notamwezo kubosobeiro sokutambuli wiki sobora kutambuli kwezo sokutambuli meza satu, but it is good to make a regular contribution. Utafaa zingazo terem nimanya kamukamu ngo mganda na mbiro maka gurukwera nsango tuine omutema gwa sente gurukwigo gusobora gukora kinte cyambaganiza kako kinte kitalwenza sokukeko rao. So ACI, Africa Citizenship Initiative, is very important kandi usobora kuteka mu norukumi notandikisa as long as you are regular, 12, 15, mutwaro, 10 milioni, billion, why not, as God gives you. So I've appreciated that one. Now, two, ningoza kwekambisa inye abakutorora, iwa kutorora, arukundora kasumkano kandi akumpuliriza. Tinsobora kugamba ngu weteranize ha 40 TV. Wekalo semeru nango already there, so tinsobora kutebezanya kuli converted baitu ningoza kusaba kwesomgisa kuno kwa kwagondeza 40 TV oletere anya kuli haihya mnyani wao mnyabuzali no muntu ndiwena abe nagonza 40 TV na kwetera nze hoga kura 40 TV online join us saba mnyani wao na mgezo no muntu ndi to download our app like you did, download our app for us otondere emikore yitu, program zeitu, show zeitu, entertainment, okwegesa kwaitu, okhabura kwaitu, kuterera kwaitu, kusemeza kwaitu. We have a lot of stuff. Ningamba bintu binge tukora hano, you can enjoy. Akwa the world has gone digital, so excuse nyingi hata yogama nyowe TV yanyu tekagenzera Star Times banyabiki tekole bisani bya jeno kabantu abandi nangwa bode bintu bino ebisani abantu nibabirora kimu ha social media app zone zorakatekerezao. Ha YouTube tuliyo tuni website ikibanya kitu galihira muno there is a lot of things that you can look at. WhatsApp not kwasa, Facebook not kwasa, YouTube not kwasa, podcast not kwasa. Think about them and follow us. That's where we are going. That's where we are, and that's where we are continuing to go. But one of these days, that general picture for everybody to look at and what in a smartphone, because online, of course, in a smartphone, but not the smartphone still you can share with a neighbor, with a colleague, with a relative, but also end. Join us. Kora business na ito soko bene byokwenda kuranga byokwenda kumanyisa hati no buntu kubazo nyine 10 z'abantu awa ndikubaliza kasumikana abantu ledite kandi abampulirize nchokurora obarkujja bitongole kabino ina kwerinda no bazaki no egesaki no haburaki no tekerezo to manye nkoko tekereza rukobaza kasumika kiro wingi kandi no kokora, so in a huge following. So join us, you will never regret joining 40 TV and Betikara at Seminary. Take my number just in case you want to do a show with us, you want to do a program with us, you want to have business sharing with us. Hati mbiro bine bikuru bya Easter season abantu nibaranga bintu byabo niko abantu babigule ebyokulya byokunywa byokujwara nebyokusemererwa ebindi byonna. So ranga naitu hano a 40 TV tuine a full-fledged marketing department hano kana nyenka amwe marketeer abokuba na show hano abantu nibasobora kurabyamu ebya obusubuzi bwabo. So sobora kurabya program zawe bya obusubuzi bwawe muntekanize ya My Planet with the SUPERHOST Hamilton anamba yesimu naso kunsindikira message naso kunsindikira WhatsApp message naso kunsindikira even email na nja kuikuwa kyonke namba yesimu ya kula WhatsApp which can easier serve our purpose area MTN ya 0 musanju 2 nkaga 8 asata na musanju 19 nigaruka mu ndigumu toro 0 rundi note kale musanju 2 nkaga 8 asata na musanju 19 hoja kunkwasa. But for those who go English, it is 0772683719. Once more, 0772683719. You'll catch up with me on WhatsApp, on messages of all kind, and even calling, direct calling, even video calling, so chatting on other things. Catch up with me. You can do business here. Ijat hosting, ijat kubungise, ijo sobora abantu bengi no baroraga hano iyo wanyakulinate kuragwait. Abantu bengi no baroraga nebeje hano, we host them, they discuss, and especially in this show. Yeah, so it's very important you do that. Akachweka kandi tulegenda kumura bicyonka takahumwire ningoza kuletera akachweka kandi. You know, this is a very interesting day. 75% ya discussion yangu, if not 80 or 90, nigamira habukuru bwa season eno ya Easter kandi hakirukino cha Good Friday and every bino kokubiri. This is a dedication to this kind of season. Yeah, nchukurora na quote ili nkokobere negamba inobzale the season eno. Now today in history is going to change a little bit. Ningweza kugambire cyabaireho akasumikamu cyoka not necessarily ekiro nicho kimukeno Friday, yes, beitu biro kwezi hatali nkebya kiro kino 29 okwezi kwa kasatu nangu ningenda kuhinduraho habiro byo kwezi no kwezi kandi kino injagenda further nja kuyongerayo ngiambe na hasaha. Yeah, today in history kino kikabambi afai at one time ekituru kwijuka zali saha mwenda eza msana, the 9th hour esa yo mwenda 3 p.m. Chali kiro cha Friday abandi bakyata cha katano hatika ko ura nchata cha mkago so kunira, but you know I went to school and I know what it means. Omurutoro ondugambe kiro cha mkaga ni manisake obuba nobara abantu abasomere nkanyo na abantu abandi neiwe nabandi abakusoborokerwa not necessarily ngwina kubogenza mwesomere cyonko bakusoborora no itegereza tutanka kubara Sunday tinyise kwindura tekereza umuntu wena bitu I'm sharing with you, you know, I aspire to inspire before I expire, meaning timbyamira information, timbyamira kumanya, timbyamira kumanyisa ngoza karungi kona nkabagane na buli muntu mukubanya no kwitekereza kandi kwega tukwaye Friday. So utanka kubara Sunday is the first day of the week if you are careful. Monday must be the second day of the week. Tuesday, third day of the week. Wednesday, fourth day of the week. Thursday, fifth day of the week. Friday, sixth day of the week. Saturday, seventh day of the week. Yeah, I think ekino yendaki. Ebiro msanje niwe ukora weekend. Count from Sunday to some day. You will say, you will get this. But don't worry about it. Count your way, but also know. Ngu amazima geikara. Uburabo yegere no boyegere. Don't distort the training and education you have. So, ebiro kwezi kanteke 15. Samwenda zihangwe, the 9th hour, kiro cha Friday, ebiro kwezi 15. Okwezi kwa kana April. Omwaka asatune satu AD. This time of some 19, some 18, some 19, 33rd year of the year of our Lord, Anno Domino. Mwaka gwali kwa satune satu kwezi kwa 4/15 kiro cha Friday saa 9 zihangu. Something happened relating to this season. This was when Jesus Christ was crucified. Ekirecho nubo Yesu Kristo bamteire hamsalaba, nubo bamubambire, nubo yabambirwe. Yes, this was the crucifixion hour. He became despair. He was lonely. He was weak from the human point of view. Akasumi akalikagumangaine, my friends, my colleagues, put yourself in his shoes or be empathetic and feel for him and see the situation. On the cross, nibakuterama msumali inchi 12, not even mkaga zenezo manyiri 12, my friend. Hakiti koto muno nibateze kinyonde cho takarorage cha kilogramu dagamba zinga. You know libusa olia. No manya koroba kwa 28. So the man suffered on the cross. Wamjokile kondo ya mahwa, the thorny crown. Kondo ya mahwa niga piercing, the thorns piercing the head, the body, and the blood is dripping. So it was a dark hour from the human point of view, from the personal point of view, but it was the most important hour for salvation of man. For salvation of man. So sahijo seja bambamba msalaba yara atare crying literally bitu akagambe bigambo bino mu busalizo bwingi muno nagamba Eloi rama saba kasani mukama wange ruhanga wange kike kikunsigisize. This is a sign of loneliness, a sign of despair, a sign of weakness. He thought he was lonely, but because he has a divine nature, akakijuka bwango yagamba mission ya mulesere na kwikora gikirize kigumire kutunga ebirungi otarabire mukubona bonesibwa. Every good thing is accompanied by some challenges here and there. So salvation of man bases on the suffering of Jesus Christ. So he paid the price for us. Suppose it were you. Bari yuno konkomera msalaba mhanaga gwirike ikaba akakura byame uruhi rwonka ukaborogo kakunga rundi akaigo konka rundi isasiri mkakutia mawe kaboroga mahana kagwa kabi. You know what? So urhanga wange kike kunsigisiza baitu yejuka bwangu mission ya mulesire to save man, for the salvation of man. Yagamba hanyuma ya Eloi ramsawa kasana gamba mkama wange kike kunsigisize ya hayo moyo gwe yafa beto akabagambire nebigambo bino nkakuba nikisoboke mpwaho eno ndugeho nkakuba nikisoboke obujune buno bundugeho kakuba nikisoboke musalaba guno gundugeho mbiruge mu bino betyagamba nagwe kitaba nkukungonza betiyo ko kugonza esita akuba kugonza kwa ruhanga niko kwa mulesere hano. That's how God loved the world and gave his only begotten son, so that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. You know, look at these things. Ba muntu anya kusobora kirwe kumanya bintu. It's not, we are not following for the sake and discussing things we don't understand. We do understand. So hati kusoma mu Injili ya Matayo esura ya 7 kugaruka rwana na mukaga kukarwa 15. The Gospel of Matthew, the first gospel in the New Testament of the Bible, the book of Matthew. We have 4 gospels there. We have Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Other books follow, Acts of the Apostles, and the rest up to Revelation. You know, kulunkumanya ebintu bino okubisanga akasumike akamusalaba kubonabona kwe nokufakwe at around this time. We can engage some other time, not necessarily this season. You can engage me, you can engage into discussion about these matters. So it happened esaha yomwenda ihangwe ekire kikyali kya Friday nibatekaniza kuhingurwaho. It was a period of time obu abana bisaleo kandi babona munsi ya Misiri habaho oramagoro kubachungura Farao na abantu be babalemera nibabona bonesa beitu ruhanga yagamba ninja kubachungura mulingo gwona ninja kufubira na Farao kwita emizigejo na kwita aba Misiri bona kulemese sale kandi nambere exercise cyo mulyango harwiga nambere haraba hatali esagam umanyire bitaga embuzi entamu okutaka lwake sagama hamulyango hakitasyo mulyango koleka ngo egenju haruma bana bisale nambe sagama egetali abantu bana kabana bijuko kufa no mhito. So nuko banu bahingurweho, banu batafa, banu bajunirwe, banu bakire. Passover, that's what it means. We can engage some other time in a discussion deeper than this. So I'm making a reference hakiro chokufa kwa mkama Jesus Christ. It's very important. So it was moving into that period. Kandi hati nkokumbeire kugambire Friday is the 6th day of the week. So people were organizing for the 7th day. You know, 7th day is a resting day, is Sabbath day. It's a day of rest and worship. So at that time, there were preparations going on. Nicho bamuhire na hamsalaba, basangwe bamuzika sabiti atakahikire. So that Sabbath day is in the grave, including Friday, when we are feeling Saturday, Sunday, book, and the first day of the week, he resurrected. And people do not make a mistake to celebrate on Sunday because they remember when he is resurrected, but it shouldn't be confused with the other things. We can engage. I'm not going theological, I'm not going religious, but I'm giving you the picture of the wisdom that we have, the knowledge that we get through study and research. So, these were a few hours before the beginning of the Passover day and the Sabbath day. This is the date in the Julian calendar, Harrow calendar, Julian calendar. After this show, you can engage me, you can discuss. We can engage and discuss further. But in Gondeze, Okubantabazaho, Okuru, Boekiro Kinu. Nkigumira hokake abokuwa nimanya how important it is in the Christendom. So bino bya fayo bikuru muno kumanya abokuwa abakiro bwingi munsi muno ntukiriza mu bintu bya ruhanga, ntukiriza mu iguru, ntukiriza mu mezo butawa, ntukiriza mu kujunwa, ntukiriza mu bintu ebye dini. So kalende no ebiro bino ko kubyabarwaga bikaba introduced mu mwaka gwa 105 BC, 45 BC. BC is before Christ. Hati mumbara egi bakaba nibabara nibagaruke nyuma. Like you can say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 1. Things like that. Over kumara yambali eno garukire nyuma ya BC. Hati umako gundi umshako gurukutandika ntubantatandikira mukasumi akakasumi akamukama waitu. Umaka gwa mukama waitu ano domino the year of our Lord. AD nwe kutandika hati emyaka 33 Yesu hayaferiri amagwa 33 nikibanisa ngo akawa amazira hansa ni myaka 33 ya emyaka igi akaba akuzire mulingo gwembaganiza okuba he had a divine nature in him akaba I know that divine nature are incarnated. So hati bakahondera ebyafayo nibyoleka no kusabiriza no koleka mukalende gini yakabane yakora mukasumi yako. Yes, get to understand that. Teka tumuleo kake dakika nke mu 2 tugaruke nitegonza tusemeriwa Avoti TV. Don't leave us.
Good morning, good afternoon. Thank you very much for reading my book. And I'm delighted, humbled, and excited to know that you still need more copies. We printed this book in South Africa, but we plan to print it in Uganda soon. At the moment, there are a few copies left. I have a few copies left. But when we print more, then we put them in the bookshops. That's all I can say, but I'm very happy, delighted, and humbled to know that you actually like and want my book. Thank you.
Bagira orufumu olwabisenkulu rwitwe oluli very meaningful olwina amakulu ag'amaanyi okugamba ngu amata gatahatwa rwagatahasireho atakagatatahatahoga tagatahata obwagatahata amata agagata kandi amata obwokumara gata tosobola kwongera okagayoramu.
Stay entertained.
Yes, welcome back from that short break. Nambero tungira ku kurubatamu kwemeramu kunywa glasi ya katunda ya sande and juice and glasi ya maize. Some of us like water so much because what is life. Ubuno kubazana omuntu no kwechumitiriza habugamba bino kubaza nyenchena. The approach today is different because we're in Easter season, and so we have in this show, my planet nimbaze bintu nimbigamiza kasumi nkukukali, but nimbibaliza ha planet Earth. This is my planet, this is your planet, this is our planet. So otalihan binu tokubimanya. I mean, if you're not on this planet, you can't know these things, because who else can you be? Handi tokusobora, I think soborai on Jupiter, Mars, Neptune, Venus and elsewhere. You cannot tokusobora kuomerera bwemezi nkabunu tubuliyo so inakuba hano hato buino mugisa bulo kantali wa bahangiro wabutaho ebikwe hotorire byone ndoko yungulirista ni wateleka kubisisa. Then amanyire environment is not anyone's property to destroy, but it is for everyone's responsibility to protect, because it protects us. Therefore kino nikintwara straight to look into the section of the nature's voice. Haruma akachweka musho n akaturkweta the nature's voice. The nature's voice nako kanka soboreo munyikiriza nkasoboreo you are kundwa kanenya complete mpo mugisa nkasoboreo nuko niwe akasoboro muntondi akatwale nke kikuru oborkuba no bazaho planet Earth, my planet no semera kuba no tekerezaho nature the first thing. Nature nubo buhangwa nibye bihangwa nibye byahangirwe nibye biro nibye tukurora, the surroundings, the environment. Obundi alternatively tukwese gambe environment, and we add natural environment. Some of us haukuba the gambe environment chonga kina makuru maingi. Anything surrounding you is environment. Hata no studio hani za 40 TV na mberende and kwegondeza newe semerio nanyo en na environment. I'm in this kind of environment, in this studio environment. Byona bino nja kwenye hingulirize za TV, za machine, za kamera, ga masanyarazi, bino tangazo, bino egini environment yindumweki. Nechombeko kinichono workura ni bombeke bindu byona, that's part of environment, general environment. Baitu otugamba natural environment. Bino bisigere binagamba bino bya kamera ne binte bindi byombeko. This is man-made. This is man-made. I can as well say artificial. Biterweho nibisora kwihwaho. Nibisora kutatebwaho. So it is cyakasumi busumi. Njorore byombeko bundi nibikura nibagara bindi bahindura nibasigerange nibombeka nibadabiriza. This is man-made, and man-made things usually are not permanent. When we talk of permanency, we miss a point sometimes. Ekinte kusobora kuba why it permanent building. Ate omusiso gurukwide chombeko kakitera kukumara with the permanence of that building, and it is possible. Numbiroraga bulikiro chili elsewhere obsisa ngutere bintu nibwerekera na buhindi kuona. So permanence is in nature, just in nature alone. Hawakuba amaisi tigahwao ebisaru tibihwao kusora kwa mchongera amezi ngagaruka hauko haruhenziha. I mean haruhensoro, you know, fountains of water and the rivers. Until the end of the world, ensi hikere tukisangira tujomerera mtujagisaga kugisiga na abandi bajomereramu. This land you see, the earth you see, the plants there. Note makino noli makino ebindi no bikoze sitima, ebindi no bikoze sakwa no enda ko kolemsine ebindi nibyongera nibimera. You don't need to replant. nchorora ntulima musiri ntubyaramo ebyokulya nogaruka yukuombera boko ebinyansi buli bwahwerekerize nolimo byali byongire byemu. It is natural. It is spontaneous. Nibija byonka uko. That's how God programmed. Hatito abakwikiriza in that kind of focus ebyaruhanga. Ntuikiriza ngu there must have been a being, a special being, and atakusana neitu, a special being atakusana neitu. In fact, our cause, our being here, that special being akakora mulimo twabaho. Asokta kikiriza bwangu bitu ogenda no chechumitiriza mpora you can imagine how did you come about, how did everything up to there come about. Obukuru lentezo nigende buze nigende koko nigende mbogo entali emiti nemera nyamsana nekire bisaru nibigera. Which man made them? Muntu ke abikoze? Nobody. No, I mean omuntu nkaito abarkwaho, you know, motoman mutasoko kwerekera. You can't create those things. Tasoko kubikora byo bikaikara hiyo karugaho. No semera iwe kibihanga iwe kibitaho no semera oikale even forever than them akwani wabikozire. Hati yoso utakwanga emiti nebisaru nebibira nentale nembogo nente nembuzi yuke okafoka bisigaho byo bikaikaraga nibizani bikara. So to some being made us to exist. Abantu bagamba ngo nature, when you are talking of nature, think about that being as well. So nyoni bazaho this natural environment. So tuine turukweta the voice of nature. Nature here kunegamba ebisaru nebigamba kebira nebigamba kemiti negamba kamizi ngagamba kitaka nebigamba embehe nunge turukwicha nezigamba nizigamba zino ujuni abo kuba they are infiltrated, they are invaded, they are getting destroyed, they are distorted, they are degraded. Environment tuli ebintu emiti tugitema. You know, tuine a quote which says ngu munsi muno harmu binge bikutumara ituye na cyoka harmu binge bikumara omukwijo gwa buli muntu. There is enough for every man in the natural world, but there is no enough for greedy man. Lakini cyange kankiteme nakino kibira cyange kankiteme mbaho zitunde nyocha makarakolek do them baitu ogarwiri hoki. So from the nature voice harmu ebigambe rugamba habukuwa kasumikano ntubazaho nturempenda hinduka yobwire nebintu ebindi nja kubigarisha maisaho maybe like I do usually hariho ekitukusemera kwerinda kutakora. There are some things we shouldn't do kandi hariho tusemereye kukora kulinda our mother nature. Planet Earth is made of nothing but nature. Ndukwa nibaza planet Earth ensi yitu planet Earth tekozurwe kintu ekindi kyona embaho no budongo nengoye nakino ekozurwe nature ebintu emnyakuri byomeze emnyakuro ahero the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom, fauna and flora. That's what makes nature, you know. Get to know that. But I know you know, except I'm reminding you. So there is this saying from the nature's voice. Voice ndirira nature netugambira hati omanyire ekintu kyona hati no kyakube kitungwa ambuzi ndinko kakubogitire kasali no hura netok neboroga nekunga ai ninkoko no hura kyo no bwako mwana go kamchotoro gundo kamsuna ndio kamtia no mwana atandika kurra nagamba wanyita wa sasa ukora hati na nature nayo ine ngoko kusalirwa kwayo kuli practical, more practical. Terkubaza baza chonka obwo kubogisalizo gitamatemere ojocha yokeze ogidabadaba ngwire ogitire mu kika cha carbon dioxide. You know, we talk about greenhouse gases. Ntubaza hebika ebibye kuchuchuka bikasisensi bikatuletere situ kocha muno nokusiskara tukatunga mpinda induka zitalinungi climate change nubwichuke nyuma aturugire tutungire obwire kocha muno nubocha muno tatunga very hard time. So from the nature's vessel, if you really think the environment is less important than the economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. I will repeat this statement because the destroyers of nature are not small people. The destroyers of nature are not small people. I don't talk about smallness by size, physical size or appearance. No. I'm talking about these big people, not necessarily by size, but big in terms of economic power. economic maso abantu bena billions za sente muno munsi abayina nteito bena millions abakoto nkabo nagonza akole farm egalihire akole 5 square kilometers or miles so nambera kugenda kukora farm harumwe bibira harumwe bisaru harumwe ensozi ebyo naenda biteme naenda byomye naenda biterekereze amaganage rundi amashogeta gatunga gararira tikiriki bikutunga bete byo hwerekerize iwe ni wabitereho. How are you going to sustain them? How are you replenishing them? What you have not created, you don't destroy. You rather use sustainably and make sure others after you can also benefit. No manyo tuwerekeza byobuhango tubantukora nkabarogo nkabanyitima nkabanyihali. Iwe biriyo nibikukonyera. Hati werekereza arkwija neja kukonyera wake. Obigarwiro, have you replenished what you have, I mean, the area that you have destroyed? Have you replanted the trees? Have you done deforestation? Or have you done afforestation? You know? Or to gamba sustainable use to gamba because they say yes, I'm not saying what because it's kind of katerwa because they say yokule babichumba kubidia. Betu nambiro bihire holimire obire yobindi. Emite yokutema kawerekereza na ebintu bindi. No yongera mwendi. Emigase yokitemire kugikozesa obora amara kumara egi. Emigase gino ja kuongera ogitungota. Mitiki endi yorakozesa if you have not replanted. Tutukubaze ebintu biri strange biri oku munsi etakwetegerezibwa. Ensi emzimu nebinongoro. No, tubaze ebintu which are real. We are talking about reality. Hakasumi kuona no mutekereza bulikiro. When you harvest, you plant again. When you harvest, you plant again. You know, so that you, as you eat today, you can as well eat tomorrow and other tomorrows. I'm talking about a month, I'm talking about years, I'm talking about decades and centuries. Why do we have tinkumanya waki? You know, when I'm talking about nature, I go more or less sometimes diplomatically emotional because I love nature by passion, not by fashion. So, if you really think the environment is less important than the economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. Nature ni kugambira. Mugezi wange yubona notekereza. Nyowe ndi mucheke. Kulengesaniza byentasha bya because nogoza kora obuguda bwingi, okole famu, okole byombeko bingi, okole amakoro, oturukiye motoka, gika kichuki koleki, oli no hwerekeza nyowe nature. Okulengesaniza nyowe ne byentasha byabo no gambe byentasha byabo ne binkira. Hati yo baranogonza kumanya amandi gange nko kugali. Abokuba ni nyowe empa orwoya rwobomezi, oxygen. Hati iwe leka kwicha tandika kubara sente zawo leke kwicha. Sente wala bano bara bilioni za sente. Noja kusibara mdakika 2-3. No, you'll take quite good amount of minutes. Maybe dakika 10, dakika 2, dakika 3 sahemu. Iwe no sobara kumale dakika 10 yotaru kwicha at all, not breathing under normal circumstances. Owebisuba noja kugamba ego. Beto kubuli wa manano you cannot. Kakuba otemingo karora. Omuntu akasumi akaikizamu omudakikemu noite ndinga kwita tukwine timing yo kugamba ngu necha gumu necha hebiri kuli spontaneous kuroho kuli automatic kuli natural ni flowing kwine timing nya kuli harubajungora kubara muza second muza minutes muza week. No, any moment you stop breathing you are finished, you are no more. Nichokurora no marwaro kuba bakonyera abantu kwatahoro ya bayiteka kwa ruwamu no bohoiremu ngugwa hwamu tubura bodane bagamba. So hati nature netugamba nkakubotekereza mawe byentasha bya amani kukire mugaso yange nka nature kukiranyo amaizi kukiranyo emiti kukiranyo uruyo rungi oxygen kukiranyo itaka okulimo okeza ndagamba kindekeki kali nyowe ndeka hati iwe genda maiso n'obuguda bwawe leka nyowe nyahulo rwoya rwange oxygen nkulekera carbon dioxide yawe habako ebintu ebikole bikiro bwingi ebyamakore haruga mu carbon dioxide and methane kandi yuri tuzokurwita nurukora kubi nurukwita. And that's why ntugonza kurukesha hati emiti yege rukesha scum, it absorbs carbon. Emiti olukola ligine mugaso nyingi muno endi tutugebazaho ko obundi bwire tuikiriza. Baitu emiti hire mugaso endi abulikire tumanyire. Hino no mugaso ogundi omukuru muno to suck out carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Kandi hati when it sucks it obweba neturuka abantu abakalimageza basansa basomere ebintu bino, they also can collect that carbon dioxide. Have you ever known carbon dioxide nesobola kusoroziwa neyahurwa netebwa hantu nekozesebwa ebintu bindi? It is very true. At some point ndireta abaginga bandi bitunanye nyine kisane kikumara kinkumanya, we can talk about nsobola tutakusoroza mu carbon dioxide mu bantu no munyikara. So nature negamba iri omguda kuba mguda tikirikibyo tejo kunkimbira hano Fort TV no mahande na Anton ngungambira oguda kuba mguda tikirikibyo kandi usana anyakunoba oguda baito obutungirota hari abantu abaguda ni batungo obuguda kuraba mukwita abandi notungo obuguda kuraba mukwerekereza nature ndibyo buhangu iwe no gamba ngo the what, the end justifies the means. Nyoka stantungire kintu kwetaga omulingo kitungire mutikiri kikuru. My brother and my sister want to assure you this morning that kikuru muno mhando gokozesa kuhika kugenda. Ya kikuru muno ekyo iyo no jegeno kyetegereza mparampora. So bara sente zawo mali dakika 3 tarukwicha turoli bazira kugasira, you will collapse dead. Kandi it is interesting rundi buli haro iraro nyakuro kigumira omuntu kumuzika na sentezi, kumuzika na golofai, kumuzika ni ganali riente, kumuzika na sutu yenunge sutu, maybe they can attempt but no manisake. Hati ebintu byono rabsoroza musanduko munibihika mu yesanduko ninganaki. I'm looking at this space to see tingwede gisandiriza that thing. Hati iwe na square mita kikumi kazaba nyingi ni 5 zonka iwe oina square kilomita 20 za famu nebintu bindi ohambize nabantu otemere bibiro hwerekerize ebintu obor kumara kufa mister hakanya kabar kuteka kataito. Why can't you complain and say let me go with my entire land? Rundi kanteme kichoka ngene nakyo banzike nakyo abana basigaze bina family. Why? You are helpless. Tokusobora ebyo tukora mpaka za busa. Don't destroy nature, because for it can destroy you completely. Iyo takuja kurwanisa takuhoranzi gubitu naturally kakuborwanisa takurwanisa, you can get the consequences. Also kutunga enyikara egumanga nirire. So nature is something that you need to cherish. So if you really think the environment is less important than your economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. Bine bintu burkuwa nibebaza norora nitwarawiye nibisobora so that somebody can understand them better. Tosobora statement nkene kugireta okagihunguru okagiteka ha okatekereza buli muntu arajetegereza. No, you have to expound on it. Muntu ajetegereza kurungu. Iwe no gamba ebyentasha byawe ne kukira environment. Abo na batuleki, abo na kubeneki. Nyo ngoza kora famu yange, ngoza kibera kinu kitema. Hatu kuna gamba ki ntunge milioni za sente da bilioni za sente, yes stunge. Baitu enyikara wagihwerekereza na bero kutunge mbeho nebintu bindi. Hati ezo sente no jakuzibaro otarukwicha. No jakuziri otarukwicha, you cannot. Omuntu atarukwicha aba mufu. So therefore kora development, you can expand your economy baitu sustainable kikole na magezi otakuherekereza ensi. Yeah, ensi turumu kugiria no kujegondezamu, but we don't have to destroy it. Tosobora kuba bakuchumbire byokulya birahamezo kabanza kabiru batamu ukalya no biru batamu. You cannot do that. Habaki ntakuongeraho dakikemo yo kumuraho haboko ati na kuteka mu amakuru gagumanga. I'm using a tone which is strong because I'm excited about nature. Let's have a short break of 1 minute, strictly 1 minute, so that we come back and conclude this discussion. Thank you.
Fort TV. Stay entertained. entertained.
Yes, 40 TV, stay entertained. Welcome back to you at 40 TV, and to keep entertained. Ngoza kusema our producer, our operators bona hano mo 40 TV awakuwa perfect. You are quick, sharp and organized. You are on the point. Our viewer, my viewer, when I talk about one, I'm meaning everyone. Viewing in, listening in and sharing. Tukumbaliza bwira buno baitu Eastern wera wam kutankana na April nja kuhindura enkora in my Plannet show okurangu we keep sharing the messages that come by, because mkira kuzororamu ndugire hano people share with me messages through WhatsApp, sometimes by email and so on about this show, and most of which very positive, encouraging, and so we shall be sharing. So ningoza kwekambisa, keep sharing with me, beginning with this coming month, April, we shall be sharing here. Kumanya iwa kundura kanya complete ino gambaki in this show, in this discussion. Kike chokurora nikiugendera kukwenda. Kishaka kechokurora echokura. Kike chokutekereza kisigere yokakuwa nikihwayo. Kike chokurora kitalisirwe kurungi ngoku okusobora kurakirwa kuchetegereza no muntu ndi wena. We are flexible enough but principled to the extent that we do things professionally and the way that embraces everyone, and that's where we are. So mbere ni nkora emphasis ni ntahamani habukuru bwa nature. Deka nkwijuche na kinu ijo tukibalize hoga mpinde yinduka yobwire nyakuroka sumikanu as a result of two factors. Factor ibiri mpinde yinduka yobwire ebaho ni gamera hangiga ibiri. Orugigo rumu ebaho automatically, naturally, tutene mu mukono gwa mani, if any. Empinde yinduka zisobora kubaho habokuba ensi nkwebeyiriti yesangire nebeti. Yes, hasobora kugwa enjura ya mani muno. Hasobora kujwa omusana gwa mani muno, tutagwina muna mukono. Yes, naturally that can happen. Baitu akasuma kalipiro wingi ebyo tibikira kubaho, ita tutene mu mukono. Baitu nikisobora kubaho, emirundi emu nemu nikisobora kubaho. Hasobora kubaho urusozi nuruhukwa omuro. I'm talking about volcanicity. Omunsozi yoku, omunda sasa omunsozi yoku. In the crust, mountain crust, mundu oku kwansyo. Haliyo muro guchulire, dormant fire, muro guchulire guli yoku. Nko kutuine nyanja hansi ensien. We are stepping on water, collection of water. Chonka gali haro kugine ko gali inzirwe, enseno inoko kweti inzirwe, kokorkuba no yambuka rutindo rwampanga tukuru no rwato tiwe no rwata maize, no rwata rutindo hasho kali ya maize. So nito nambere tuli hano mirimo yembaganiza yempuniriza yokuniza kwa ruhanga nkoko yakozire ensien. So nenso zezo munda za yazoko hali obutagaso bwembaganizo bwa mani muno kakuba okwotya kwabo kuhingurana na mani gakahingurana, you know, hatire kanko echokorora kindi haroho ebyokunywa bindi soda, is it soda, nebyokunywa bindi ebine mukorwoye okuteire mukachupa kichichote, you shake it hard hati okasumuro mundugumu Mr. Kara kabaro soda ya bajetaga bata eva vese biro binte chafuka muno beti yakara timanya what was happening manya batamuga chemicals nyingi tinkumani kakuba soda gwe kichago to gisumura bwanga kaya tukunywa nakati yona ne kumkira ne pumukit nefuka. So amanya ago gabagarugire in that kind of shake kandati no munsozi yoko habayo tectonism. Sansi negumejo geologically related hali onkoku ebintu bihumahumirana okoku haba frictions emiringe taliemu for some reason entorora ubundi nemisisa netera bitati okutuma kwa manyo ko kuhingurana kuli when the temperatures are too high ijweri buno obutagasi bwensi kanyireo kataito twatutuka mahano gagwa kabiri twatanika kukunga mawe the heat wave hata akajura kwa nakakuwa mukama tatugirire mbabazi kakagwa mtu watulinka obutagasi tukaba twina hano ukaba butali na kimu kya 10 cyo butagasi wabiri mu France na Bungereza akasumika kakanya kwingwi no mwaka actually tukahoyi when they were hit beat or hit by heat wave bakatirwa okucho kwa amani petito hano mutoro Uganda mu Sudani jeri bakakinga Sudani amasomo bakakinga na amasomero akuba abana bakatutuka they are fainting tibakicha kurungi tibakora kino bafundikiro hati kakuba okucho kwati kwa kanyire times 10 times 100 what could we be? So hati your nature nukweriet hati okucho ko kingurana ebikubane ba so hati nkensozi niso kuli kwa momuro it bursts into flames of fire into ash outpour turkweta magma naharugamo ije kokeza kimu that ash ije litukulire ko kimu no lirona kandi urukwika nirigera litinka amaizi not pouring as a liquid but nirisenda lito muru ngusirimuka gutikana ambe gukuraba ensiona nebanesha newerekera no inye muje morole mu byoma bya kale magnesium you will see these things so atitito tukina mu busobozi volcanism and volcanicity tukina mu busobozi haro volcanic mountains tukumanya na hano mu Africa even between Uganda and DRC and Rwanda agachao haro ensozezo eti tukina mukono hati na okutengeta kwensi obuni no kuchweka no kujumika kwayo earthquake that tectonism tutugina obusobozi that is nature at work baitu ebyo tebikutwara kichweka kikoto muno kandi tibiri bya bulikiro okusana no kwingana itwe ebitukora bikabwirwamu ese nukusiskara ite nite tukora amakoro bulikiro kolenyonye kukora motoka kukora ebintu ebindi byona no kuombeka nitwocha ebyo gude byakuli muitaka ntubehiga ntubyocha ntubikora mu amani gamani amasanyarazi fossil fuels we are talking about oils and gases and coal hati ebyo kubyocho muro ngwa mwingi muno hati mu process yokuoche byoma no kuoche bintu ebindi byoma nibizara omwika ogutali murungi oguru kutalbaniza obomezi bwetu nenyekara yensi kandi yese katome gasiskara so betate kingoliza gamba kiringu ijweri tukaba tutungire mu biro bisatu pina bitano ya nka weekend tukatungire hiti ya mani yese tankire kuocha betu mkama tugire mbabazi ya tohenjura enjura ne chago like I told you yesterday hati no hakuba imirangi no kwebisat but still there is some rain kusigikira hali weather outlook weather forecast by Uganda National Meteorological Authority UNIMA neticha makuru agagabuli kirejo kuna bagambire akaba bali nanyowe ngo ntutunga makuru. I'm one of those who receive this information. Buli saha mukaga obwira ko kubara sana mukasumke saha mukaga kusikira buli kichoka cyone kihanga ko kukiri no sange sana itu ya hanu kuruga saha emu ya nyenche kukasa mukaga zihangu esoko yembaganiza kuruga hakotido rundi moroto rundi na kaperipirit rundi kasesi so nikisikire kichoke cyonko kukiri nibasobora no kutoka kumanisibwe sana yobwire haba the whole day maybe the 12 hours maybe the 24 hours kiro cyone cyesabe nena naso kutoye sana yobwire haba wiki yona weather forecast or weather outlook hebi no tano tumanisi but hati tu ina standard etukutunga buli saa mukaga buli saa 12 busabe nena cyoleka ngo we still have rains are coming enjore nije kugwa esobora kutagwa murundi gumwe kahingurana ekaba above normal nesobora kugwa averagely or normal rainfall akwa rains have set in baitu nesobozesa abantu kubyara kubyara kandi ebyo kulya nibijja kubaho. We don't expect starvation tukunihira ibura libyo kulya mu season yen enjuli egiye nkerukugwa nija kweza ebyokulya ebinyakuro no haraba ebigenda nibifa abo akasana kwa kenge nyuma nundi enjura kere okugwa even now people are planting na bwe ko taba discouraged. That's what it is. Tino bwire burungi mu Africa general but kiramuno mu Uganda kana this part of the country sana yesu nukwiri bitu nambe tukukika kugitema tema no kugiburanganiza no kukora kubi ne hinduka ne behaving differently habo kuba nkokoyara nuko byama as you sow so you reap. Yesu nkokugitwaza nuko erukutwaza. Yes, tuchali hamu nikusima webale kuba ochali nete iwo chali nanywe nondora han Afort TV nesemerwa muno. It's my pleasure that you are watching, that you are listening in, that you will be able to share this message with some other people as well, that you are going to invite others to join you to be in these discussions every Thursday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. every Friday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the SUPERHOST Hamilton on my Plannet as a show. So, like I told you yesterday, I said that while I'm still alive, I'm aspiring, always aspiring to inspire you, so that by the time I expire, you are inspired and you do the same to others. Bojo tuleke kuba so mean, kulemera kumanya no kwetegereza no kusemerwa. Leka tubagane na abantu abandi bitekerezo bino. Now I want to focus to younger people especially and other people in general. Omukasumi kakano ningoza ensinganto okubahamani hakuwa tumanyire ensinganto nizo mangu nito abantu itwe n'abakuru n'abantu abandi n'abana abato. We can enjoy this message and I think it is important. I want to inspire you really. I want to inspire you. Ngoza kuhamani ngoza kwa kunihira no kwikiriza. Sometimes haroho oburkuba oli munyikara imbandizeke kugambaho. So kwesango oli munyikara ya loneliness, oli munyikara ya weakness, oli munyikara ya despair. Bintu bimanyire myaka no sobora ko oli muto no soko oli mukuru no soko wanenganaki no sango esangiro oli munyikara nkege. Hati oburko sango oli kuonka oli no cheki otenda kunihira. You can die as a result of that. Consequently, you can die because of loneliness, because of weakness, because of despair. That combination is a bad combination. It's a terrible cocktail. You don't need it. Never feed on it. And it brings itself about. So you have to be inspired. Oina kuhebwa amani, oina kusagikwa, oina kugumibwa, so that you come out of that situation. You have to have strength. You have to view and appreciate and enjoy beauty that is existing. Hati ebirungi lyone biturora tubirora habuko tubomeza kwa tusemerirwe habukuba turoho no kusemerera kututunga habuko tuina kunihira no kwehura kurungi. So that's why every other time I get the opportunity, I want to inspire everyone, and especially my concentration is on younger people because they have a little more life to live. Can hata wakona bomezi wabo nabo they live to inspire others because generations are continuous. I'm imagining abazaire bange n'abantu abandi kakuba bamazire mu amani. If they discouraged me, kakuba bateri nyikale kumara amani kumburanganiza naki ntatungira omugisa gogenda ho misomero, ntatungira omugisa go kwetegereza ibintu bino kugenda, ntatungira omugisa go kunywana abantu no kwargana abantu. I wonder what kind of situation I would be in. Maybe I would not be there by now. But no, akasumi kona no etago muntu arakuhamani, no etago muntu arakombeka, no etago muntu arakugumya, no etago muntu arakukunihira, kwikiriza, kusemererwa, kucyanganuka kurole birungi. You need that positive mind. And actually we talk about mindset. Never keep in the past agony. Let bygones be bygones. You know, if you have had negative challenges, there are some positive challenges as well. Unless you are challenged, you may not do the best in life. You otalinova ebintu byone kutalibaniza munso kagamba pojo kinchezera kino kiziro. Of course I'm not saying leka kije kitangire, no. Okirejaga, try to get something better out of any difficult situation. Yeah? Even learn the hard way, okirukwetagisa. Even learn the hard way. Ncho bachero fumongo meme tekuza mwana. Ukekana no hube mkono kuonka no. Miss enjara nija kutera Wena kukora na kwedidika ama kwa niga kuhara no yanjaro rumbugu enone zindi nizichweka hati nkenywe kila muna wisikiwangi my sisters, my daughters, my wives awinya wene enone zile hile ziti. I'm not despising you really because obundi mulembe, I know there are certain things which nso kutabirona new perspective betatali mmoja mubi akwanyo my perspective of looking at it kiso kutangasira nimba nindora if you are doing some work practically no lima no yombera you are doing farming generally obundi no lisa no kama betu na hamubiri gwawe wenga obura no genda kuoga kukora kikuinganiza kukora kwechungura growth hati yaze none zikuanzingana nka inchi 5 zile hilezo. Don't you think nisubara kubera za kabi? But of course I know they are artificial and they can be removed. But the whole point I'm driving at is that ngu challenges of zirejaga urogumile. But nobody yetaga omuntu by your side to give you that strength. And that's why I'm talking to us now. Ningoza okubaha this inspiration. What? Ekiro kyona ekirabahoga oburabaga noja kubyamu tekerezaga kurungi abomezi bwawo. First of all wesime izobe lyomazire emirime yokozire oburabo tene kyokozire nakati tell yourself that tokozirege. Don't be busy with nothing. Find something to do that you call business. Business ni kumanisa byobusubuzi byonga. No, you need to learn these things, and that's why I'm here. I think this TV, the CEO and the team know choices of shows. Ningira, that's why they allowed me to create this show. My Plannet, there are these things that we need to know. Sometimes shows zindi ntuba engaged in bite birungi nabyo tukwetaga bitu. You may not go to this deeper end to discuss these things. So burabo takozerega izoba liona habo ensonga stalizimu uburuko buli murwere, it is understandable. Obuko tene cyo gukora, it is questionable because you must create what to do. Yeah, oburabo kikozire kokora kusobora cya kutalibanzamu n'okora kurungi. Thank yourself, you tried, you have attempted, you have done some bit. Nambere kikutalibanirizaho kitekerezeho okikora entekaniza how to handle it the next time you have the opportunity. Baitu no semera okumara izoba lyawo kata kumraho no kubyama okata no huromazirwe. You are satisfied, you are happy, you have done something. Kisobora kutalieteraho yields immediately, but at least you have made a foundation. One kyotereho hati bosige byokule ndi bobyale bihimba bobyala hati nyencha no tandika kuloga no kugesa. No, you don't. Baitu togira kunihira no kuguma no gama customer zire kubyala eventually nibijja kwera oja kubyombera meni ngamba kuombera weeding oja kubirolera kurungi amani gawa gabebyire tigar kujja kufabusa na gabyombiye tigar kujja kufabusa hati nicho tuyinire kigambo kin. This inspirational statement I want to share with us. Wake up determined, go to bed satisfied. Wake up determined. Hati ekiro tubyama tusemerire nubo kutekereza ebyo kukora nyencha the following day. Really kakubogamba leka mbyame nyonjo ahire nyencha ndarora ki handa tandikira no hawo. Totandika kurungi munos. No soba no kwetera unnecessarily. Kandi kuno kubene mukakara no tandika kukora ebyo kukora bitika kuburaro otabitekerizeo. Not necessarily ngwenda kubihandika cyonka abantu abamu abakurora hara. It is always good to keep a journal. To keep abana bagamba journal, abana bagamba journal, ngamba journal kale nuko akatabu nka notebook yawe nkejo kuhandika mu kitekerezo cyake kujya. It is good rights, good behavior, good culture, good tradition to keep writing. Hata naito abakora presentation zinu mu shows otena script, my friend, otena kintu cyone cyo handikire somewhere as a point of reference. Really no okora baitu your work is questionable. What is your point of reference? What is going to remind you? What will keep you on course? Yeah. So hantu tukubaza baza konka, but we are also indirectly training ourselves and training others. And that's why this show is very beneficial. Wake up determined, go to bed satisfied. Meaning wake up determined kimanisa yimuka ochiremu nogenda kukora. Yes, yimuka ochiremu nogenda kukora nogamba this day nakugondeze ngire kintu kinkozire nanyo hande nukira rwebaje nokutaha nokubyama mpure ngurili izoba tirindabire haho ekiro tikindabire haho hati haro obusumi obumu nobumu because we are not sometimes serious, sometimes determined, sometimes focused. Izobe lyone lumara no yetorora nogenda kuno nagamba manager tugende hamu nanyo naba de hata kejorungereza nguna ba board han katugenda tusisire yobwiro to waste time there. You know my friend, time wasted never returns. Kandi bulibwire oborkusisa it counts. Obo bwira at some point buja kuletere bikaguzo bingi notandika kugamba I wish I knew, and it will be too late. Regrets come when it is too late. So the bit of time that you have obwiro obo bwine, and interestingly obwire buno butwine ruhanga kakora in such a way that we have the same amount of time, everyone. You are kukozesa obwine obukumara 24 hours a day. Arukukozesa obwine 24 hours a day. It's a question of planning for that time, how to use that time. I mean, so to sugam ngunyo bwire bumbuzire omuntu takaburwaga bwire nakati. It's a question of planning. Hati abakole ebintu ebindi byona bakabikora mbwire bwabyo oso kutabimara byona bitu obukuba nko ku planning no gama kino kakole hati obwire bundi nakora kino obwire bundi nakora kino kandi no bikora because we have the same amount of time. Habwaki ondi akora ebintu bya bikora agira nko kwa bikoze kandi iwe byawole mu kubikora otandika kwe kwaso bwire. Why do you blame your failure on time when we have the equal amount of time, the same hours of the day, the same hours of the night, the same human beings but different ideas and planning? So the question of planning is very important. Yimuka ochiremu omanyire ebyo kugenda kukora, and that's why I said kikuru muno ebintu byabo ko handikira as a point of reference. No yangu hirwa the chronological order no gamba kino kijja kuhondera kino kijja kuhondera kino bwira buti nja kumura bwira buti nkole kino semererwemu ngaruke nkoleyo kumara esaha 2 nkole kino ABCD nkole esaha mu dakika 3 ntungeho bwire esaha 8 maybe nsomeho ekitabu page 2 ndi 3 okay ndugaho ndubaterwateho ngurukemu maybe saa 10 ngene kole kintu naka ku 10. You know, planning. If you don't plan how to use your time, you will never benefit from it. Oja kwikaragano shema bwire bumbuziri. And when you have plenty of it, hatu gora bano hekana kugamba nguleka ngende nsisire yo bwire hatu rukuja kuba kubuzire nubuha hatu bari kusiso obu habwake obusisa. Why do you waste it? Why don't put it to useful activity? But no gamba musi munu busama kinte cyo sokora unyo hati ndagena ndimenka ati nyina kisaka ndagena nkoleke hati nyo nkoleke nangwa. It's a question of creativity. We hangi omanye cyo kukora. Abandi no mwikara no makago abwinyi abandi harone bisaka no cyako kitali koto muno iwe akasaka kataita karoha hako nka square meter isatu zinya kuroha aho okozire hoki, which is not a compound anyway. Ekikaletere compound beto no compound yo mumanyiro so kokora mu kinte cyo mugaso nikisemeza enyikara ege ya compound kandi no kitunga mu nebintu no gesam yeah nikisoboka. So show enwe kaija. This man CEO is very focused and visionary. Akikiza show enwe yabaho to refocus us. Yes, I'm not simply telling you, I'm telling myself and everyone else. So we are talking, we are sharing this idea. I'm not there to point fingers. No, what I'm telling you is what I'm telling myself. And sometimes we tell ourselves when it is almost getting late. But it's good. You are an opportunity to omugisa gwa mani, omugisa gwa magezi, omugisa gwa omezi, omugisa indi nyakoro around you. Exploit them, make use of them, get inspired, that wake up determined. Chwam kanyimuke ngene nkole nyeheyo ndindobwire pikirize kino tukana tugamba aikara na ajayo cyoko fumo nko kubarucire nabo ndigiraho debate oito ngo mugara ajayo taburwansamu omugara kibazo umuntu atakukora muno not necessarily mutakora nakati Sabuntu atakora abantu bakora baitu wodi akora kateito muno below average baitu akateita ko kwikara nokora yako nuko twire mukora kateito baitu hakiri haro akalirugama akalikukonyera baitu kandi yabwake utakora kukira akateita kurekirire warabo inogomezi burungi oina amani oina magezi oina ntekaniza kora ikintu kirireyo okikole neyo noborata ojwahire okogo twistwa ukalya kokulya ukam nsibire ko nsemeriro muno nobunda abanjwahire nsemeriro obyamo otekaine kurungi oina kunihire byokozire nyuma bija kuzara ebirarugamo bija kuzara ebyano yeah. When you plant, you know you'll harvest. When you harvest, you know you'll eat. When you eat, you know you'll be satisfied. When you're satisfied, you know you'll be happy and healthy. As you sow, so you reap. As you sow, so you reap. Wake up determined, go to bed satisfied. Huro mazirwe, huro semerirwe. Ani chorora, akasema kakiro wingi. Nkabazaire oba bagenzire barugira mukanyenkya. Actually every time obolineka rundi nyina bwenge oboba norugamuka abasigire kiramu nabana na other dependents bamanyi watura wagenda kukora kandi omuntu agenda kukora. When you work you earn, and earning is different. It's not always direct in money form or cash form. No, osobora kukora no maro wira bwingo takabagaine sente oso kukora no baganiraho beto sobora kukora otatungire sente cyonka notunga mu kintu kindi notunga mu webali ne kwamani notunga mu kintu kindi omuntu nakikwa notunga nitorora when we are coming back abana ne baje kutangira ne bakugwa munda basemerirwe beto bakwetagire kurora oina akanta ko kwasire no kabakwasi kwata kurungo takatera hansi obundi mugati obundi nkaba kugura amata lita ya amata obundi ndagaba ikintu kindi cyone cyo sokutekereza hari kintu agambire kali beto ntukitekereza aho gamuno akwijwire utatungire quarantine hano tukabatandikire kushema abamo amata togarora amagita togarora omukubito kugurora so burukwija aho himbira akavera ndikalemera mulingo gwako gurukuhamani so omuntu nakutangira no mutema gumchonke no ijana uhube mkono konka every day week in week out kwezi mwaka no uhube mkono newe no ijana oranja next one wakisaba mbata. It is a big challenge, so we think that we need to do better than we are doing. We need to do better than we are doing. Ningoza kubasaba leka tukozese obutosa ebigambo bino iyo burkweno mugisa okahure ebigambo bino okaro omuntu kanyewe nimbaza. Really don't think I'm suffering from what to do. I'm doing the right thing, by the way, at the right time and in the right place and to the right people. It is you ekukutesize ho TVN azima yao okandero kampondero kampliriza. You are not wasting your time. You are benefiting directly or indirectly, and this is a question of time when you will realize that what you sowed is what you are reaping. Ignore them at your own peril. Ignore them at your own peril. Ito tinorfuma wito ndi muntu partly ndi muntu wa culture nkulire mu bantu abakumanya ibintu bingi byenzarwa byengeso zose n'ibintu bindi. Hali yorufumo ni tukwata hitwena kuyaho obundi tabaruteka mu context. Oso kubene cyokwega cyonko takitera mu context y'omuntu takuyamu. Ngu obolia ensa oyesera. Oboli engabi oyegabira. What does it mean? Yeah, ensa arexol kwa kweta ensa. Is it ensa no jeta wata mungez? Is it bushback? Bushback elinkenjaza elinkempara nesana ebisole ebya kobo byake cyonko ruganda rw'obusoro ensa. Hato boraba mu indole nyama Israel kuraba kasese no gendo ku Mankole kuri Elizabeth National Park haro mu bwero umunambiro sango busoro buguruka hari mwenjeza hari mwempara hari mwensa ubusoro that class of animals. Hati ensa kasoro kataito ensa kasoro kataito hati okulengesanisa ni engabi kiro kusoro muziro gwa abantu bengi enganda nyingi hano mutoro na bunyoro nibakira kugira omuziro gwabo engabi omuziro gwabo nagwite totem nigwo omuziro utagamba tabu tingambira ngo omuziro gwe tabu kintu kiri negative kyonka totem nigwo omuziro gwabo. I think omuziro gwange nyowe embazi nte nowera bina debate n'abantu abandi. So engabi nkoto kukira empara kukira ensa. Hati orukulya ensa nobolira akasoro kateito okulya engabi nobolire ekisoro kikoto. Kiri nkoko orukubine emirimo notura nokora okwezi notunga emitwaro 10 kyonkoli natunga emitwaro 10 niya nibajeta batamuntoro niyo milioni emu kale. So hati nije kusanga tumukwingana amount of money tumukwinganiza nebintu murabana mukora bijja kirangana kyonka tuli mukalitanku kyogamba kyonko ina kwingana naka kuya okole koko kusobora otunge cyo kwetaga. So hati turugamba ni kyongu horkuhika kwekamba hayo when you wake up determined no kuhika in the future, not even in the distant future, in the closest future possible, no kuhika kuija kuba no semererwa as you get the harvest, and you cannot harvest where you have not planted or cultivated. Mark you abagonza kugesa ebatasigire baba bali mukuchwa ebiragiro. How do you harvest in a garden that you have not planted? Unless you are a thief. Hati no mako kuhara obutuwe yiba when we steal from ourselves. You want to eat but you are not working. Whose food are you eating? So you want to earn but you're not working. You know dalia nogenda kuonka yokote nogihanika hameza rundi hantebe okwezo kurukukwa ni wokubanza kutonga empera yangira where is my salary ukuzireki. Can you show better results what you have done? So tinkumara mani abarukukora bitu nchetagisobwe kambi nchetagiso planning, and this is inspiration. I'm inspiring us, inspiring myself and everyone else who's listening in or watching me at this point in time at Fort TV or Keep Happy. Sometimes I'm a bit tough because I think this is serious matter to discuss. Wake up determined, go to bed satisfied. This will work for us, will work for you. Yeah, so weekend ya Easter season, weekend netukutahamu, I just want to remind you, I'm winding up actually, I simply want to remind us that as we celebrate this long Easter weekend, as we celebrate, you know, starting from yesterday, abantu abere bakwasirwe obutagasi bwa Easter. Easter is as big as next to Christmas season. Easter nayo mukuchamukira kwayo mukisemera kwayo. People don't think about beti hata wokuoferirwa omuntu abaina bamtiene msalaba nakino genda kukora obugenyi nokusemera nokuzina. But what do we do? Hakubambwa kwa Yesu Kristo, crucifixion of Jesus Christ, tukumteka msalaba, tunywa tutamira tera mazina turaramu tukora nebindi tutakozire. What are we celebrating? Are we obwakubera rohali newe? Would he join you in that kind of party? Mkigenyi kecho yakubera newe na atera waragi na tamira na ranguka na gwakuli na waze byakabalizi na koraki yakubera newe Yesu oguba kutamsalama. Why can't you feel for him as he felt for you? So the point I'm making is that obutulio ntisemererwa nkabana babantu nekyaitu nkweri eti nicho tuchwero fumongu amaizi rundi amaizi gagente nizo nseko zembwa urufumo rugumangaine tinyina muntu wena ndukwetambwa no ruli rufumo rukoleka ngu ente ginorora obakubane bagita nesalirwa muno iyo ina nkokwerukura mulingo gwayo kyonka bukube embwe gonza muni nyama iyo neseka neseko bwarabeseka ena wembwa ziseka zigine kakali bitu niba nesemererwa bako ne batema ne bagihungura mukira ne bagihungura nkangasi ne bagihungura amara bagihungure baha aseja mlekege byokuli baha bagihungure bahane binte bindi iyo nesemererwa. But the point I'm making is that ngu atkwatulio ntisemererwa nitujaguza ntukoraki Yesu alamusalaba na salwa na bona Yesu ntujaguza okuba tukakimanya akahumbuka kurukuli chizi commemoration or remembrance or anniversary, something you can call anything. Tujuke ntwetaga social security, ntwetaga obulinzi ruhanga natulinda, it is true, but also ruhanga konyera abakwekonyera nitituka twirinde tugenda mu kuramya maramizo abandi tuyine tukweta overnight nturarayo nyenke bune tusibayo na Sunday nuko na Monday nuko akwa tuyine Easter Monday. But remember, security mukayawe nesanake yosigireyo inywena mwahwaye magena maramizo. Security muhande yine ninganaki government esokutera hamahe na police habuli kichweka chona horakaraba buli mita 10 haron police buli mita no. So iwe wenka mundu batayawo munkora yawo mgendere yawo, how secure are you? Are you security conscious? No efaho no yirinda no tekereza abantu bawo nebintu byawo. So rango bali natulinda, government bali natulinda, it is incumbent upon us to make sure we consolidate that security, and security begins with you. I'm winding up. I wish to wish everyone happy, meaningful Easter season. Let Christ die in our hearts against our sins, but resurrect in our hearts for moral being as we prepare for eternity. Thank you. I'm sending out the best of the Easter weekend. It's a long one. Stay safe.
Thought TV. Stay entertained.